Okay, the number one book that I read in 2024 absolutely blew my mind. This book was so smart. It brought together a lot of things that I really, really adore, in that it brought together dark academia, Oxford, magic, but it was a little light on the fantasy. It brought together language and linguistics, and I loved how knowledgeably this author utilized linguistics as part of this magic system. This is Babel by RF Kuang, perhaps one of the smartest books I have ever read. And it's very academic in the way that it's written. It's got a lot of footnotes. It talks a lot about linguistics. Anybody who has ever learned another language and tried to become fluent in it, or is bilingual, grew up in a bilingual home, anybody who has touched another language or made that attempt is going to find this to be an incredibly powerful book. Not only does it grapple with the power of language and what is said and left unsaid, it also does a wonderful job critiquing imperialism and colonialism, particularly when it comes to power structures, including education. And I find that such a complex and profound topic to think about, especially because many people see education as the great equalizer, and in many ways it is and has been over time. But this makes you think about who those systems of power, like education systems, are intended to serve, and what is our role within those systems. And one particular passage that I find really powerful with regards to learning a new language and using it: never forget the audacity of what you are attempting. Never forget that you are defying a curse laid by God. So the idea of the Tower of Babel and humans not understanding each other when they tried to build the tower to reach God. And so when you are translating, you are defying a curse set by God. And I find that just to be really beautifully said. The book is full of beautifully said things when it comes to culture, when it comes to education, when it comes to language, when it comes to power and privilege, and when it comes to revolution. It is so worth the read. It is so powerful. It is so beautiful. And like I said, it is light on the fantasy. So if fantasy isn't really your genre, this won't kind of psych you out with all this world building or anything like that.